Hollywood is not telling you about HGH. I want you to know HGH is so important in our bodies. Does it really work? Absolutely. What I want you to know, if you're 25 years old to 80 years old, you have approximately 23 micrograms of HGH that sits right beneath the pituitary gland. The problem is not that you don't have HGH, the problem is getting that HGH released. Some years ago, there was a huge craze about HGH. People started taking this synthetic HGH, animal HGH, human HGH, and they found out that it made their bodies leaner and it made the muscles grow. But the problem is the negative effects from the HGH that the body itself did not produce is not worth it. And for me, there's three things that's very important to me with my goals. One is there can be no negative effects, no negative side effects. It has to give life and longevity, and it has to help me reach my fitness goals. And when it comes to something like, you know, some of the supplements that they have out there, if it doesn't pass those criteria that I've set immediately, it's out. Because I look at being 80, 90 years old, still going on cruises, running on the beach with my wife without having an oxygen tank beside me. I want to be healthy and youthful for a long, long time. Now let's talk about this thing called HGH. There are three things that you can do that are very important to release your own natural HGH. Let me tell you what they are. Number one would be your sleep. If you enter into delta sleep, your body automatically releases natural HGH. That way, you don't suffer from the negative side effects. That's one way. Now, when you're extremely stressed, it's hard to enter into delta sleep patterns. And so you don't release the HGH because of that. If you sleep in a room that's lit, your body will not release HGH because your body receives a signal that it's not time to go into a deep, deep sleep. So your body never gets into delta sleep pattern, and because of that, your body won't release HGH. You say, well, I sleep pretty good. Well, do you really? If you have a night light in your room, or if you have a digital clock that you can look at that has a light on it, your eyes are still capable of seeing through your eyelids, and it can sense the light that's in the room. Delta sleep helps you release natural HGH. Other ways to release HGH, through amino acids. There are two amino acids, well there are three, but the two that are most common is the arginine and the tryptophan. Now tryptophan is also known as a sedative. It helps you to sleep, but it crosses the blood-brain barrier. When the tryptophan and the arginine is taken alone, it crosses the blood-brain barrier and it helps to release your own natural HGH. When you take that amino acid with another protein, it becomes just a building block that's in that protein source. So you have to take it individually without a protein connected to it. The third way is through heavy squats, heavy deadlifting, and sprinting. I don't want you to go out and just start doing this because you could damage yourself. The reason why is because squats, your body is able to maximize its potential in how much stress it's able to stand at one time. And it releases a sense of fight or flight. So your body releases a tremendous amount of adrenaline, cortisol, as well as the HGH to help you perform those different feats. The thing about that is this, is you have to be very, very careful. One bad heavy squats could ruin the rest of your workouts. What I mean by that is one bad squat could damage your back. So you have to have great form and concentrate on slowly building up. Build the stamina first, then start working on getting heavier and heavier. The next thing is deadlifts. Deadlifts done improperly can really damage your lower back, can damage your knees. So you want to make sure that you concentrate on form. Somebody is teaching you the form, and if you're real interested, I'll go through one of the videos and I'll show you proper form and technique on those two lifts. Third, sprints. If you've never done sprints, starting sprints is not the best thing to do because it is so easy to pull a hamstring. If you pull your hamstring, you can't work out till that thing is healed. You don't want to have to nurture an injury. So these three exercises, you want to be very, very careful in adding them to your workout regimen to release growth hormone. Growth hormone is very, very important to youth and longevity. But what makes it so important and what makes it effective is that you release your own natural growth hormone, not a foreign growth hormone that's synthetic. Even though it may be a natural growth hormone or a human growth hormone, it was not produced out of your body. So let's release your growth hormone and get the best results possible. If you have any questions on growth hormone, how you can release your own natural growth hormone, and the best way to do that, or any questions on a synthetic growth hormone and how dangerous they are, you make sure you post that question. If you have any other questions that you want to pose to me, make sure you get in touch with our Ron Williams fitness channel, and we're going to try to address those questions. We've got some very interesting things coming up in the future, and I am absolutely looking forward to it. And make sure you subscribe, get your friends to subscribe, and let's build this channel. God bless you until next time.